Hi, my name is Laana, and I'm a Year 2 Life Design Lab student. This year I explored what it takes to build a business. I wanted to simulate what it takes to run one from the start and use it to generate money. So I created a dropshipping business called Good Globe, where I dropship eco-friendly products. This project consisted of many small, critical steps that went on to create the whole thing. For those of you that don't know what dropshipping is, it's when a person sells goods on their website that they don't keep in stock. I use a business that allows me to sell their products. This year was really transformative for me, and I genuinely feel like I've become a better person, and with that, found a stronger drive and desire with what I want to do in my life. Mr. Daly always highlights that the real learning happens outside of the classroom, and that if we are learning the right way, we should be able to do things greater than the 20-question tests given to us every month. I've opened my mind and really my eyes and saw that I was truly in control of my life. For me right now, the first step to that is to get into college, more specifically curating my personal brand to present to colleges through my application. For those of you that don't know too much about me, here's one thing. I absolutely despise school. While this wasn't always the case, I hate high school and can't wait until I'm done. With that being said, I can pretty confidently say that I'm extremely good at school. I am an average person when it comes to learning, but I've gotten good at the school system. I know how to study and what to study, how to get on my teacher's good sides, and how to get good grades. The accomplishment is something that I pride myself on. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm the only one on this boat who actually likes school. However, I've been able to realize that school doesn't define me. I don't have to like it. I can and should be learning outside of it. School is something I do because I am forced. I should be able to do things in purpose of my aspirations and really learn. This school year, I was able to dissect the definition of Mr. Daly, and all boils down to this. Pretend you mindlessly touch a pot of boiling water. You burn yourself and realize that you need to learn to check to see if the stove is on and if the water is actually boiling. If you have truly learned that, you should be able to apply that knowledge to every aspect of your life. In all situations, being mindful, present, and observative can be useful in impulsive choices made. With that, this year I was able to notice that I am capable of a lot more than I hold myself to, and I should use that to my advantage. This leads me into my first affirmation, which is, I am capable. I realize that I'm not really confined to this governmentally funded classroom, and that I am in control of a lot more things than I think. I was never taught to start a business, and why would I? The school curriculum and environment advises students to go get a degree in college, find a 9-to-5 job sitting at a desk, and you're set. Starting a business is tough and not easy, so why promote it? I learned that I can invest in myself, my passions and goals, and that I can do things out of my comfort zone and be okay with it. I struggle a lot with perfectionism, and while I'm not exactly sure how, I was able to break some habits. One of those being to stop putting my own excruciating pressures on myself to finish assignments the day that they're assigned. I talk to people I never would have thought to talk to or even think about reaching out to in regards to my business, and those are the people that help me out the most, including my dad, who runs his own business. I learned more about myself and structured the type of person I want to be, which means talking when I usually wouldn't and talking to those I normally wouldn't. I stand up for myself and make sure my opinions are heard. I'm capable of all those things. That also ties into curiosity and frequent questioning. This isn't something necessarily new, but I've learned that asking questions is good. I've been thinking about things with a new perspective and also learned to appreciate it. I've been curious about all the ins and outs of running a business and never failed to ask myself questions, talk to others, or most often Google things I don't know. I recently started an internship at a dentist office, and she's always impressed with not my knowledge, which is very little, but more my questions that I ask, which fosters a better understanding and environment in the office. I am now, more than ever, have a deep understanding for something that I value. I have gained the ability to take risks this year and learning how to be comfortable being uncomfortable. This was something I heard during swim last year. While this mainly applies to sports, I've taken that fact in my year and understood that doing things that scare you is good. We should all try to do more of that. I've been more vulnerable to ask for help, which is something my stubborn self would have never done. I've become a great communicator, which is something I pride myself heavily on, which I never would have discovered if not for being uncomfortable and sitting down with someone who would listen to me, my life, and how my brain processes. I've clicked that Pay Now button on this subscription to my website builder, knowing that I'm investing in myself. The money will come back while this experience will not. While I know that school is going to set me up for what I want to do in the future, I know that its impact on me is little. It is rather what I do in my time here on my own that will make a lasting difference. Reflecting back, I laugh at how school was the center of my life and now is the bane of my existence. It's really funny to think about it that way. And to some extent, and in some aspects, that may be true. Unfortunately, it is a thing that takes up most of my time. I go to school in the morning, I come back and do homework from school. Now, I know that it shouldn't be like that and looked at as something, an addition to my life that comes with growing and growing up. This growing hatred is something that motivates me to learn far away from it and to do better than school has ever taught me. I have the drive to actually learn, especially outside of the place that claims to be responsible for my learning. This year was a roller coaster, and the school year absolutely traumatized me. But I'm really happy with my life, my personal goals, and what makes me a human, and that has truly prospered, and I'm really happy with how my project turned out to be. As Mr. Daly says, you are the project. Thank you.